Talk Teamers, Tanisha Talk to Tees TV, back up on it for one more quick click of the tick. I know y'all know what happened down to Dababy beating up his baby mama, Danny Lee's brother, right? Okay, I know y'all know about Dababy down to the bowling alley. I believe in LA. Was it in LA, T-Talkers? Was it in LA? Okay, down to the bowling alley down there and put a hurting on his baby mother's most current baby mother of Dababy. Put a hurting on the brother of his most recent current baby mother, Danny Lee. Okay, that's a T-Talk team right now. I had to get right back up on live. You heard me, T-Talk team? Get right back up on live. Okay, as I was refreshing it up and refreshing my drinks and tending to my bow and things and carrying on, I was like, ugh. I did not touch on that point. I did not touch on that note of Dababy, I believe down in LA, at a bowling alley down there, and had his most recent current baby mother, Danny Lay, her brother, walk like a dog. Right now, from what I understand, I saw. And thanks, shout out to all my other great media personality covers, right? His baby mother, current recent baby mother, Danny Lay, her brother, who I believe I've been told, understood to know that he is also a rapper, but not as such as Dababy, like quite this yet, right? Her brother was at a bowling alley, same place as Dababy. How they came to be at that same place, one is still, getting the tea on. However, it's been going around that one of the other was at the spot, the bowling alley, and the other was told, okay, they at that bowling alley right now. And from previous words being spoken on social medias by Dababy's recent current baby mother, Danny Lay, that her brother, that he was down to the paint, on some sites or whatever, being quoted saying in his own verbiage, is on side with his sister's baby's father, Dababy. Now, I believe that's his sister's one and only baby currently by Dababy, rapper, common, what am I trying to say? Popular right now, chart topper, hit maker, chart climber, Dababy. However, whatever, they ended up at the same place, which was the bowling alley. Now, I believe T-Talker team, and I'm going to need y'all to let me know exactly where the T location went down. But I believe it was in LA at a bowling alley. They were wound up at the same place, right? So, from my viewing eyes of the incident that occurred, Danny Lee's brother saw Dababy there and had no hesitation to act on the words that he spoke when he was speaking about how he was going to react when he saw the baby's father of his sister, Danny Lay. And when he began to approach Dababy with that issue, from what my eyeballs gathered was a immediate, mumble of the words between Danny Lay's brother and Dababy, and then Dababy threw the first initial, point of contact of swinging. And I think it may, from my viewing point, caught Danny Lay's brother off swivel. And he began to, incoherently stumble a bit and try to gain his composure. And the security of Dababy took force, shall I say, took over, went into force for Dababy, that popular hit making right now, currently trending all over for one thing or another. His music is definitely top charting and chart topping and getting played and all that good stuff. So Dababy is in the top of music places right now. He had, at that moment, at the bowling alley, I believe down to LA. Now, Team Talkers, let me know, right? I believe it was down to LA at the bowling alley. Nonetheless, when the meeting of the minds didn't occur, but they were still face to face, I believe Dababy swung the first punch, right? And Danny Lay's brother tried to regain his balance and his, functionality to engage in the altercation that was taking place. However, he was then taken over by the security of Dababy. Okay, well-known popular rap artist currently trending everywhere. And it spilled over onto the actual bowling alley lanes, where, from my viewpoint, saw Dababy's security, not entourage. I believe what I saw on their attire, shirts, black t-shirts, was security in big, bold, white letters on black t-shirts, security. So I am not alleging to know this. I'm saying from seeing from my own eyeballs viewpoint that Dababy's security, after that incident took place, immediately sprung into action and took down, like, for sure, Danny Lee's mother, recent mother of Dababy, and her brother, right? Where, from what I saw going on, it was a free-for-all of beating, kicking, punching, grabbing, pulling, and just all-out takedown on one man on a slippery downhill bowling alley, right? Okay? Bowling alley lane, where you throw the bowling ball down the lanes, is where Danny Lee, the recent current mother of Dababy, her brother, in a altercation with Dababy, were having a free-for-all fight. Okay? Now, it appeared to my viewpoint of watching the video, and I'm sure everybody has seen it by now. If you have not, other media content personalities have it streaming, have it viewing, all that good stuff. So please go over there and watch for your viewing understanding of what went on, and please come back and tell me what you believe may or not be what I believe I saw as well. Once it got from that point with Danny Lee's brother and her baby father, Dababy, and his security people on spilling onto the bowling alley actual lanes, right? Turned into a all-out, unfair altercation of about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 folks assaulting, hitting, punching, grabbing, pulling, kicking Danny Lee's brother. Now, Danny Lee's brother, after the altercation, went on to, comment on the altercation that occurred at the bowling alley, I believe down in LA, that he was kicked in the head, and he believes that that was by his sister's baby's father, Dababy. And his security was holding him in a way that he was not able to properly see where he needed to protect himself and defend himself, because his hair was being pulled in such a fierce, all about way that he was unable to focus on where and who exactly he needed to guard himself and defend himself from, because he had been kicked in the head, which already then made him delirious and, caused a lot of pain, right? Being kicked in the head. And he says, quoted, noted, himself says that he believed that his sister's baby's father, Dababy, did do that violent blow with his foot to his head. And after that, as he was still lethargic from that move from his sister's baby father, Dababy, his security began to attack him from everywhere, all over his body, especially his head, by grabbing his hair. And that did not allow him to see exactly where and understand where he needs to defend himself. Okay, so like I said, Dababy and his recent current baby mother, Danny Lee's brother, which we know has been going, back and forth over this social media about the carryings on between Danny Lee and Dababy, especially with them so recently having a child. The child is, I think, maybe 5 months old. teatalk team, take notes. I know I saw Danny Lee at the baby's condo, I believe out in LA. And we got a glimpse of the baby. The baby appeared to me to be roughly under 6 months, right? So this is all really fresh and carrying on baby under 6 months old that Danny Lee and Dababy have had very, just open and dealings with each other social medially, right? And appearing to us that it's not so much always a joyous, happy, just remembering the times and moments spending with each other, bringing this new baby into the fold with Danny Lee and Dababy, to where, cops have been called, baby all under 6 months old, mother Danny Lee flying in and out, back and forth from her place, family place, the baby's place, baby all still only under 6 months, with not having a moment of, togetherness and just refreshness and breathing in air that you release, exhaling the lives that are in the moment, that are beautiful, delicate, precious, and are well of deserving moments of happiness and togetherness and wholeness, and not so much of that has occurred in the 6 month time, short time that they just parented a new baby into the world. And Danny Lee, recent current mother of Dababy, brother, as brothers, are bred and, just gonna react to their sister, nephew, niece, such short time on this earth, and that, environment or whatever, not so much more so of the togetherness and, appreciation and gratitude in the blessing of it all, being, the complete opposite, okay? Danny's brother reacted as any brother of a sister with a baby, fresh off, the butt, fresh off the, womb, fresh cut off the tubercle, right? On her boobie, okay, still sucking mommy's nurturing nectar, said, I'm not, as any brother would and should, standing for my sister and my brand new fresh nephew being knocked down in this way. I'm standing up for them, and whatever that looks like, if the news media is in my face and they're asking me about that, this is what I'm saying. I'm standing up for them in that way. So whatever's whatever, on site, unseen, on camera, off camera, whatever, I'm standing for my sister, Danny Lay, her brother, and his nephew, right? I believe it may be a girl. Fact check me, okay? Teatalk team, fact check that. Danny Lay's baby with Dababy, okay? They met up and it got in a really bad way. Now, I do not believe that Danny Lay's brother meant to not, stand for his sister. I don't believe that he, welcomed the takedown from all the security. That's what happened, though. Dababy is a man of security. Her brother, I don't know, may have or what have you, could have came with security. However, from my viewpoint, he was there without support of others to support him in this altercation. Nonetheless, right, T-Talk team? Because I'm going to give you all the notes and facts no matter what day, time it is. When it's hot and it's T-Talk, we're sipping it, and that's that, okay? But I'm going to get on up off of here because I know I got to get prepared, get some much needed, rejuvenated rest to keep dishing, bringing the talk of the T's to your TV, iPhone, Android, your TV, iPhone, Android, MacBook, desktop, laptop, Android, iPhone, okay? That was a little, notes on what recently occurred in the news all over broadcasting, right? So you know we had to cover it. T-Talk team on Tanisha Talks to Tease TV, okay? Dababy and his most recent current baby mother, Danny Lay's brother, down to LA, I believe, at a bowling alley, really having a fisticuff moment. Sip with me, T-Talk team, and the notes and the comments. Let me know what you may have caught in your viewpoint. Let's get back together. And if this moment needs to, breathe more air as we sip more tea, then we'll do that up on Tanisha Talks to Tease TV. T-Talk team, till we meet again. Bye-bye.